guys, it's Sinem and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new here. Today's video is going to be a winter skincare prep. So it's going to be everything from skincare to makeup and how to achieve the look that I have today. As you can see, my skin is literally glowing, it looks hydrated, it looks healthy, and it looks like it's something that you would wear in the summertime. If you want to see my skincare tips and makeup tips on how to battle the winter dry months and how to achieve a really hydrated and moisturized and glowy look, then please keep on watching. Jumping straight into the video, I'm gonna prep my skin. That's the main thing you really want to do when it comes to prepping your skin for the winter and for your makeup to last long and for it to look smooth and glowy and all that good stuff. You really want to prep your skin and take care of it before putting on your foundation. So I'm going to show a few products that I absolutely love to use in the winter time, and especially to keep my foundation on and look really smooth and glowy. So one of the items that I absolutely love is this e.l.f. moisturizer right here, and this is the e.l.f. Glow Radiant Moisturizer. It's coconut and hyaluronic acid, and it's also SPF 15, so it's got your SPF in there as well. And basically this is just a very glowy moisturizer. It must have some sort of pearl pigments in it as well, because it literally gives your face this really nice sheen. I don't know if you guys will be able to tell, but if I rub it in, it's almost got a pearlescent finish. I don't know if you can see that there. It just gives you the most gorgeous glow, and especially if you put this on before your foundation, then your foundation's gonna look really, really smooth and dewy. And another thing that I love is also from e.l.f. This is the Dewy Setting Mist. So I love this one because it's a setting spray, but I actually like to use this before applying my skincare and makeups, just as a hydrating mist, like a refresher mist. So I absolutely love spraying this before applying my makeup. Another thing that I absolutely love for these under eyes is the Henriksen Banana Bright Eye Cream. This has a yellow tinge to it, and this basically almost gives your under eyes like a concealed effect. It almost looks like you're applying concealer on. So that's one key thing to have as well, is a really good eye cream for keeping your under eyes really hydrated, and then the concealer will blend out smoothly and flawlessly as well. And then I have 3 more items to show you. Now I'm not going to be using all these products today, I will use majority of them, but we have the Origins 3-part Harmony Moisturizer. This is the nourishing cream for renewal, repair and radiance. So again, this is one of my favorite moisturizers. As you can see, it's heavily loved. It has a really nice like fresh lemon scent as well, and basically this gives your skin a really nice glow, but it's super hydrating as well. So if you have very dry skin, I'd really recommend this Origins moisturizer. For primer, I always boast about this on my channel. One of my favorites is the Nivea Daily Essentials 24-hour moisture and express primer. This is a foundation primer and moisturizer in one. And just honestly, the consistency is so amazing and it's really hydrating, so I love this stuff. It's drugstore as well, so it's super affordable. And then last but not least, this is optional, but this is the MAC Strobe Cream in Goldlite, and it's basically a moisturizer, but it has a nice like gold shimmer to it. So this has a gold shimmer to it, and what it's going to do is give your skin extra glow and shimmer and sheen. You can rub this all over your body, your legs. You can mix it in with foundation as well. That's what a lot of people typically like to do. And this is just like an extra added glow. So enough rambling, I'm gonna go straight into prepping my skin, and I'm gonna be taking the e.l.f. Dewy Setting Mist today, and we are literally just gonna drench our skin in this just to get it prepped. This I absolutely love, but this also has the sheen. So this is great because it's almost a mix of the moisturizer and the MAC Strobe Cream that gives that sheen together, because this is a moisturizer but it also has that pearlescent effect to it. So I think I'm going to go for that today because it's one product that actually does 2 things. So I'm going to apply this to my face. It's very coconutty. Don't know if I'm keen on the scent. I don't really like coconut scents. And then I'm going to go in with the Ole Henriksen or Ole Henriksen Banana Bright Eye Cream. So you're going to see now the major difference that it's going to do. So as you can see, these dark circles need to be covered. Look at this. it's literally an eye cream, but it has almost the same colour as a concealer would. And you really want to be delicate in this area. You want to really hydrate it nicely and just get it prepped for all the makeup that you're going to apply. Especially if you're using powders, you really want to drench your skin in a lot of creams and liquids beforehand, because powders can be very drying, and especially in the winter, if your skin is dry, then it's just going to look like a hot mess. Big difference. It's a pricey eye cream, but I feel like it really just lifts up your eye and gives it that sheen and hydration. So I'm going to do this side. So now on top of that, I do go in with my primer just to prep my skin. And this is, like I said, the Nivea Daily Essentials 24-Hour Moisture and Express Primer. So this is, like I said, not only going to act as a primer, but it acts as a second moisturizer as well. So you're really going to get the benefits of this product. It's almost like 2-in-1. Now for foundation, it wouldn't be me if I didn't use this foundation. This is the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow Foundation, perfect for this time of the year. This one is in 201 Classic Ivory. And I just like to blend out the foundation. It is damp as well, so you want to damp your beauty blender or sponge and basically just blend out your foundation like you would normally. I'm going to go in with the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Hydrate Concealer. They do have the Conceal and Define line, but you want to opt for the Conceal and Hydrate line, just because it's got that extra boost of hydration. And this says it has hyaluronic acid and acai. Just do a tiny amount. This one is in the shade C2.5. This is full coverage as well. So it's gonna really hide dark circles if you have any. I know I do. Like, I have dark circles and I get a lot of sleep. So I'm loving how the face is looking at the moment, and now we're just going to set with powder under the eyes. Now with powder, there isn't a hydrating powder, so I typically like to just use my usual Laura Mercier translucent powder. Now, what I would typically do with this powder is, because I don't want my under eyes to look dry or too heavy under the eyes using too much powder, I would typically use a sponge to set my powder. But because we're trying to keep everything very minimal and less powder, I'm actually going to go in with a brush today to set my under eye. This is perfect to just set your under eye, and it's not going to apply too much powder. So I'm going to take a little bit of that Laura Mercier and literally just tap very lightly. Hold your brush back as well, because if you hold it too close, then you're putting too much pressure on the brush and then applying too much product. So you really want to just be light and airy and just tap and blend it out. And this is going to look way more natural, but at the same time still set your under eye. So this is looking really nice. I'm going to dust a tiny bit just on the rest of the face, because it needs it as well. So I'm going to be setting my face just a little bit with this spray again, just because we added those powders and I just want to bind those powders and make them melt back into the skin, so it's not going to look so powdery. So for my bronzer today, I'm going to be using the MAC bronzer in Golden, and then followed by the MAC Mineralize Skinfinish in Global Glow. So this is the matte bronzer I'm going to contour with, and this is the bronzer I'm going to add my sheen and colour with. And I'm just going to simply contour, so you guys already know how to do this step. Now that I've lightly contoured, I'm going to go in with that bronzer and just add, like, as you can see, it just adds a nice colour to the cheeks, keeps it bronzy, makes you look like you're in summer even though you're not, and it adds a nice sheen to the cheeks. And for blusher, you want to keep to the theme of having really glowy, shimmery products. So today for my blusher, I'm going to be using the MILANI blusher, the Baked blusher in Berry Amour, and this is like a perfect wintry blusher. It's a berry tone, it's got a hint of pink and gold in there. It just reminds me of like winter rose something, I don't know, it just looks like this would be called winter rose, you know what I mean? I like to just sweep this on the apples and bring it slightly back. Time for my favorite part, we're going to do highlighter. So I think today I'm going to go with something I haven't used in a long time. This is the Becca, what is this? Shimmering Skin Perfector highlighter, and this one is in Moonstone, which is a gorgeous pearl champagne light gold shade. On my favorite highlighter brush, this is the Real Techniques fan brush. This is just gonna pop in photos as well, believe me. Can you guys see this? It's insane. I need to start using this more. Wow. Hit this spot right here because I love hitting that spot. For eyes, I'm going to be using the Morphe, which palette is this? 35M palette. And you know, no one really talks about this palette, and I freaking love this palette. Like, this is just, I don't know, like so wintry and so fall. It's so beautiful. I'll show you a close-up. It doesn't look all that on camera, but believe me, if you're in a Morphe store, you guys have to check this palette out. So again, it's the 35M. So I think I'm just going to go with just pretty much a neutral eye. I'm going to go in maybe with this light brown right here, mix it in with that shade as well, and just do a really quick eye, because this video I assume is already really long. And also, is it just me, or does like every single brown color look very orange on you? I just feel like I could get the most cool toned brown shade and it's still gonna look orange on me. It's really frustrating at times. I just can never find that perfect brown transition. I think I'm actually gonna go in with an all matte look. I think that's what I'm gonna do today. And I'm gonna take that same brown and just pack it on the lid. So I am going to leave it like this, but I'm going to add a pop of highlight, this shade right here, to the inner corners and also my brow bone. And this is a very pale gold. Oh wow, I love, ooh. Okay, but how stunning and simple is this look? I'm going to skip the rest of the eyes. I'm literally just going to use my NYX Epic Ink Liner for winged eyeliner and my MAC Extended Play Giga Black Lash for mascara, and then I'll be right back to finish off the lips and then setting spray, and then we're done with this look. So not only do you want to take care of your skin, but you also want to take care of your lips, because your lips get the most chapped and dry. I know mine do. I like to go in with a lip scrub as well. This is really going to ensure that it takes the dead skin off your lips, just leaves it with a really nice smooth base to work with for your lipstick. So this one is by Jeffree Star Cosmetics. It is the lip scrub in Pancakes and Syrup, and it smells divine. And you can actually eat these as well, not like eat it and scoop it out, but you can lick these and it's safe to swallow. So for my lip colour, I actually like to use a matte lipstick in the wintertime, and then I like to pair it with a gloss. Now this is because the matte lipstick is going to make sure it's stayed on all day long and it's not going to budge, but I don't want it to look so matte and almost make it look like your lips are quite dry. So I do like to add a gloss on top just to give it that life back into the skin. And because you have a lot of highlight and glow going on the skin, you also want to bring that into the lips as well. So I'm going to go in with the Sephora lip cream today in number 32. It's a perfect combination with this NYX lip gloss. This NYX lip gloss is the Butter Gloss in Fortune Cookie. This is what I like to apply first. Look how perfect this nude is. course, finally, we're going to set it off again with that e.l.f. Dewy Setting Mist. As you can see, this is how the look has turned out. I absolutely love everything about it. It's very bronzy and glowy, but still winter appropriate, and it has the really nice finish that we were after. It's got that sheen, it's got the glow, it's got the hydration, it's got just a boost of everything, and that is really, really key when it comes to these drier months. So I hope you guys really enjoyed this video and found it helpful, and if you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and also don't forget to comment down below, and I will see you guys all in my next video.